What if the people we should fear the most are the ones who follow all the rules? In 1961, a man named Adolf Eichmann stood trial for helping organize the Holocaust. He wasn't wild-eyed. He didn't shout hatred. Instead, he wore a suit, spoke calmly, and insisted, "I was just following orders." For political philosopher Hannah Arendt, this was not just shocking, it was terrifying. Here was a man involved in genocide, yet he looked utterly normal. No madness, no rage, no regret, just bureaucracy. And from that, Arendt coined the phrase that still haunts us, the banality of evil. She wasn't saying that evil was boring. She meant evil doesn't always arrive with blood and screaming. Sometimes it shows up in neat handwriting, polite smiles, and job titles. That's the red flag Arendt wanted us to see. Not the villain with fangs, but the quiet person who never questions orders. We assume evil people are broken, monstrous, different from us. But Arndt's point was chilling. Maybe evil isn't about hatred. Maybe it's about obedience without thought. People like Eichmann didn't hate the people they destroyed. They just didn't care. They did what they were told. They did their jobs. They followed the system. And in that blind loyalty, they allowed evil to flourish. Let that sink in. It wasn't driven by chaos. It was powered by structure. Efficient, organized, ordinary. Now take a moment. Think of your workplace, your school, your community. How many people around you pride themselves on just doing what they're told? How many avoid conflict by avoiding thinking? Because according to Arendt, that's when things get dangerous, when we stop asking, "Is this right?" and start asking, "What will happen if I say no?" This is where the banality comes in. Evil becomes part of the routine. It becomes boring. A checklist, a meeting, a number on a spreadsheet. It becomes so ordinary, we stop noticing it. That's why Arendt wasn't just warning us about governments. She was warning us about ourselves, about the terrifying ease with which good people can become tools for destruction if they stop thinking. So here's the red flag. Beware of people who never challenge the rules, who fear questioning more than they fear harm, who choose safety over conscience. And maybe, beware of yourself. Because the scariest part of the banality of evil is realizing how close it is to all of us. Arndt's work wasn't a scream. It was a mirror, and it asks one quiet, devastating question. Are you obeying? Or are you complicit?